Namaste. The group of asanas that we are going to attempt address all the joints of the body. These are excellent for conditions like arthritis, rheumatism, heart ailments, hypertension, all conditions where vigorous physical exercise is not advised. The starting position of this group of asanas is this legs extended in front, comfortably, back straight. Hands can be placed besides the body, fingers pointing backward, or you can even keep the fingers pointing forward if that keeps you comfortable. This is another option, hands here. What is most important is that you're sitting straight, not reclining. Now to sit straight, you could use a prop like this, a cushion, which you place right under your buttocks. That makes sitting upright comfortable. However, if you find this also is not keeping you comfortable, you can take a backrest. So let's get started. We begin with the toes. Bring your awareness to your toes and stretch every toe. So you're stretching every toe and be conscious that every toe is stretched from the big to the little. Then you release the stretch. Lower the toes and squeeze every toe. And feel that squeeze, that every toe has been clenched. This we do 5 times. Stretching every toe and clenching every toe. Once you get comfortable with the physical movement, you can then start adding the breath to it. So with your inhalation, you stretch the toes. Exhaling, squeeze the toes. And let's do this 2 more times. Inhaling, you're stretching every toe. Exhaling, you're squeezing every toe. And the last one. So with that, we are done with the toes. Now you relax the toes, move to the next joint. The next joint is the ankle. We will attempt 2 practices with the ankle. The first one, you simply push your heels out, bring the toes towards you. Stay here for a bit, make sure you've pushed out your heels fully, and then you let go and start going the other way. Now you're stretching the upper part of the ankle, trying to get your feet towards the floor. Inhaling towards you, pushing the heels out. Exhaling towards the floor. Let's do it 3 more times. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then you relax the ankles. The second practice is ankle rotation. So you stretch down, go fully to the right side, come fully towards you, to the left, and like this, extending your feet fully in every direction. We make big circles, 5 clockwise. So this is the last one. I'm going clockwise, and then you start reversing the movement. Inhaling upward, exhaling downward, inhaling upward, exhaling downward, and then you relax the ankles. We've attempted toes, ankle. Now the next joint is the knee. So with the knees, we are going to do 2 practices. The first one is knee contraction. So the knee contraction is your knees relaxed right now and you squeeze both the knees. When you squeeze both the knees, you will find the back of the knees comes closer to the floor, and then you gradually release. The breathing pattern is you breathe in here while the knees are relaxed, and exhaling you contract both the knees, and then inhaling, relax, and we do this 5 times. Last one. So that was knee contraction. The next practice for the knee is knee rotation. We work one knee at a time. Bend your right knee, interlock your fingers under the knee. Bring the thigh closer to you and be mindful that your back is straight. Take the right foot slightly off the floor and now we begin the asana. So you're making big circles with your lower leg clockwise and then you will do anti-clockwise. I will show you now with the breath. Inhaling upward, exhaling downward. Inhaling upward, exhaling downward, and anti-clockwise also the same way. So with that we have done the right knee, now the left knee. So you bend the knee, interlock the fingers under, bring the thigh closer to you, check your back, it is straight. Take the foot slightly off the floor. As big circles as you comfortably can. Five anti-clockwise. So with that we've done the knees. We now move to the last joint of the lower body, the leg joint or the hip joint. For that, the first practice, you bend the knee, drop the knee to the floor and place your foot on the opposite thigh. Keep the hand on the foot so that the foot is steady and the same hand, so when it's your right knee that's bent, right hand on the knee. Again, keep checking that you're sitting upright, bringing the knee towards you, towards your chest and then towards the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. So hip lift, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling away from the floor, exhaling towards the floor. One more time. So that's done with the right and then likewise with the left. Inhaling, exhaling. The hand is just a gentle support. One more asana for that same joint. Once again, you come to this same position. And now we begin. So this is hip rotation. You're making circles now from this joint by rotating your thigh. Breathing in upward, breathing out downward. Anti-clock. I'm doing 5 clockwise, 5 anti-clockwise. With that, we have addressed all the joints of the lower body. And we begin extending your arms straight in front. And like we started with the toes, upper joints, we start with the fingers. So bring your awareness to the fingers and stretch every finger. Feel the stretch in each finger. Release the stretch, thumb inside and squeeze every finger. Inhaling, stretch every finger. Exhaling, squeeze. We do it 5 times. And relax. Then we come to the next joint, that is the wrist. So you begin by keeping your hands hanging loosely from the wrists. Your awareness is on the wrists. And you lift the hands. Once you've lifted the hands, you push out from the lower part, from the base of your hands, thereby getting a stretch in your inner wrist. So you're pushing out as though you're pushing a wall. Make sure your fingers are relaxed. Then you drop your hands down and now push inward. So you're getting a stretch now on the upper wrist and you're pushing in from there. Inhaling upward, pushing out from the base of your hands. Exhaling downward, pushing inward. Last one. And then you relax the arms. The second practice for the wrist joint, we do one wrist at a time. Extend your right arm in front. Support the arm with the other hand a little away from the wrist. Make a soft fist with your fingers, with the thumb inside. Keeping your awareness on the wrist, we are going to rotate the fist. I'm doing clockwise first, 5. Please observe that this part of the arm is not moving. This is steady as you're moving your fist. And then anti-clockwise. The breathing remains the same, inhaling upward, exhaling downward. You rest the right arm, then we do the left. Clockwise is done, anti-clockwise. Inhaling upward, exhaling downward. Then you rest the arm. We've done the wrist joint. We now move to the next joint, which is the elbow. So extending arms straight in front, turn the palms around and make sure that from the shoulder to the elbow to the hand, your arms are in a straight line. Now for this practice, for the elbows, from the shoulder to the elbow, the arms remain straight and still. We begin the practice. 1, 1, 2, 2. You're making the elbows work. Inhaling towards you, exhaling towards the floor. Last one. The next practice for the elbow joint is now you extend the arms sideways. Again check, shoulder, elbow, hand in one straight line. Shoulder to elbow, the arms will remain still as you do this. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. And then you relax the arms. So we've done fingers, wrist and elbow. The next joint in line is the shoulder. So for the shoulder joint, once again arms extended in front, turn and place your fingers on top of the shoulders. Get the elbows to touch if it's comfortable. And we begin the practice. Take your elbows all the way up, down and make big circles. Inhaling upward, exhaling downward. This is the 5th one. And once you reach here, we will reverse this movement. Breathing in is upward, breathing out is downward. Last one. We now come to the last joint, the neck joint. We will do 3 movements with the neck. Throughout the practices for the neck, make sure you're sitting comfortably, sitting upright, and we do not move the body. The work happens only with the neck. The first practice, you will drop the chin to the chest slowly. Get the chin to touch the chest and stay there for a few seconds. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck, the squeeze in the front. And then you gradually start lifting the head, dropping it all the way behind, pointing the chin to the ceiling. Make sure your mouth is closed. Stay here for a few seconds. Feel the stretch in the front of the neck and the squeeze at the back. And then again gradually lifting the head, bringing the chin to the chest. And then slowly lifting, dropping it behind. Be conscious of the stretch and the squeeze. And we do this one more time. The second movement is getting your ear to touch the shoulder. So you drop your head this way, trying to get your ear to touch the shoulder. As you begin to do this, a stretch comes about on this side of the neck. So be aware of the stretch and stretch it out comfortably as much as you can. Be aware that you are not moving the shoulders are steady. So avoid tilting this way or lifting your shoulder the other way. Simply stretch out the neck. And then slowly lifting your head back to the center. Drop the other way, trying to get now this ear to touch the shoulder. Stretch this side of the neck as much as you comfortably can, not moving the shoulder, and then slowly getting your head back to the center. We do it 2 more times. Last one. The third one is looking over your shoulder. So you're going to turn your head this way. The stretch comes here, trying to push your face backward. The shoulders remain steady. So do not move your shoulders this way or this way. Slowly getting your head back to the center, and then you go the other way, gently giving a push, not moving the shoulders. We do it 2 more times. So with that, we have completed the series. This series is also called Pavan Muktasan Series 1 or a group of anti-rheumatic asanas. Each practice to be done minimum of 5 times. The neck practices you can do 3 to 5 times. Namaste.